All right. It worries me in a 2-hour blockbusting show that millions listen to, of course. The Saturday Rubbers dominated the landscape, Saturday afternoon football landscape now for the best part of 20 years. People forget that.
They do.
Because other Nipsies have tried to slide in and think they're bloody half interesting. No one gives a stuff about what any of them do. No one's given us stuff for a good 20 years. Everyone who cares about football on a Saturday afternoon listens to Triple M. It's all they've ever done. And now in a time of crisis, all roads lead to us. Brian?
Yes,
don't worry about that for a second.
Yes, true.
Even bloody dong beaters down in Lawn, that's all they're doing. They're straight on to Triple M. Now, Hard Yakka has a history of hard. They looked around the media landscape, they saw me, and they said, that's where I want to invest, because that man speaks.
I'm the only
to
one.
our DNA.
Yep.
I'm the only one wearing Hard Yakka at the moment. I know this is a radio thing, but...
Wearing your Gold State Warriors.
Look
at
the
him.
label here. There it is. Hard Yakka. I'm the only one wearing them.
You've obviously already made a visit to the warehouse.
Yep.
Support your sponsors, you blokes.
Yes. What we're doing here.
Yep.
So what worries me? We got 2 hours. So that's 4 segments. What worries me, just one handed to Bill, the quiz, is a slaughterhouse.
And we're doing the quiz. Triple M's quiz?
No,
Not yet, Bill.
What I see now is another segment handed to Bill.
Yes, please.
So I'm just going to give the millions of people listening an insight into what happens. We're in the ad break. Bill turns to Luke, our producer, with an extraordinary large nose, and he says to him, where's the running sheet?
Well, it'd be nice if I'm part of this team to have a running sheet.
We haven't had a running sheet here for 15 years.
We're halfway through the show and you're saying, where's the running sheet?
Fluffy duck! Fluff up! Remember that? And I'm sick of you, Island, you stupid head.
Remember the time, Jim, that Luke tried to give you a running sheet about 2 years ago and you blew up?
Well,
no running sheet.
I never needed one.
It'd be good because I have to get the guests. So you'd think a producer would get their own guests. I've had to go out yesterday, find a guest for this new segment.
What's it called?
I don't know what the segment's called. He doesn't tell me what it's called. He said, can you get Austin McCrabb? 15 phone calls later, I get it.
And
then it's called Great Names of the 90s.
Well, there we are.
Oh, there you go.
There's your name.
Well,
so set it up.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen.
So what's the guts behind it, Bill? What's the guts behind this? Why?
Well, I'm not sure. But surely we've done some production and we've got a audio start to Great Names of the 90s. Nothing.
Audio start.
Surely we've got a little lead in.
A little stinger.
A little stinger. That's what I'm looking for.
Audio start.
Luke, any production at all? So we got no. Drew Morford, hello, and welcome to the Great Names of the 90s.
Oh, no.
Here we go.
All right. So set it up.
Right. Well, we're going to, over the next few weeks, because we've got a pad for a little bit, let's be honest. We haven't got any live football.
Thank you, Bill.
So it's just a pad, Bill, is it?
So we're going to go back and talk to some of the great names of the 90s, okay? And we all played with them.
Original. In other words, we're going to interview them, Bill.
But I know that we're not reinventing the wheel here, okay? But we're just taking it off someone else.
How did this get through, JB, at the board meeting?
I'm not sure at the minute.
Is he there? Right. Here we go.
Well, set it up, Bill.
Well, this man is called Austin McCrabb, right? He played with the Cats, 36 games for Geelong. I played with him, and 9 games at Hawthorn. He was much loved at the Geelong Footy Club, and players today still talk about this man, who only played 36 games.
But isn't it called Great Name? Like, isn't it about the name, Bill?
Hello, Brian's wandered in.
No, Brian, I'm going to come down to Lawn and punch you in the nose because this is some great stories here that you would not believe. And one of them, I think he might be on the line. G'day, Austin.
Funny that.
About the name.
Welcome, Austin.
Bill.
Austin.
G'day, Bill.
G'day, mate. You got James, you got Brian in Lawn, you got Damien and Fluffy Duck.
I was wondering how you got my number.
Yeah.
Now, Bill, you were meant to throw to a grab from Malcolm Blight about Austin McCrabb and then welcome Austin. That's how you were meant to run it. So,
Austin, I'm just about to throw to a grab here from Malcolm Blight. If I had a running sheet, I'd be able to know what I'm doing. No, we'll talk about Malcolm Blight in a minute because that is a great story out at Waverley. But the first story I want to ask you, Brian, shut up. No, we're not going to do that yet. First story I want to ask you about Austin. So you come from Colac, Austin, and used to come to training not in footy socks. He'd have the little work socks, the black socks. That's how he used to train, which is a bit different. Had a moustache like Brian. But one day, is this true, Austin? And you can tell me when I get any
Bill,
of this wrong.
this is like my old segment of stories of the past years. It's no different to what we had last year, and you're claiming there's a new segment.
Yeah.
What's
Great
wrong with
names
you,
of the
man?
90s. We've changed the name. But now, is it true, Aussie, that you once rode from Geelong to Perth and you had a spare tyre around your neck and you rode all the way, got 100 Ks out of Perth, got a flat tyre, went to change the tyre. Guess what? The one around his neck, wrong size. So he had to hitchhike into Perth, get the right size tyre, hid the bike behind a salt bush, gets a hitchhike back to his bike. All salt bushes look the same. It took him 2 days to find his bike.
Tell us the story, Austin.
He puts the tyre on, he goes to Perth, then rode to Darwin and then back to Geelong. Did that happen to you one day, Austin?
It took a bit more than a day, Bill. But, you
Tell
put a bit
us
of
what-
mayo on it there. A few facts.
Tell us what happened.
Well, the one about I left from Colac, so I rode from Colac to Perth. I did have a spare tyre, so you got that part of it right. And about
Good.
600 kilometres out of Perth,
Yeah.
I eventually decided to change the tyre, and it was the wrong size. So it was too big. I was running with different. I was running high tech. I was running with this different sized wheel, which was new apparently. So I didn't realise that. Anyway, so I put the bike in the bush, hitchhiked to Kalgoorlie actually. Their bike shop didn't even have the right size either. They didn't have the same size tyre. That's how new it was.
Yep.
So I just went back. Had the bike in the bush, and then I ended up putting
Did
the.
you stay the night in Kalgoorlie, Austin?
No,
You
Brian.
should have. You should have.
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
Should have not.
Oh, boy.
And
Yeah, so no, that happened. That's correct, Bill.
All right, well, we want to get to the footy.
all right, now the footy one. Now this is true. Malcolm Blight was our coach,
Going well,
okay?
Bill.
Yes.
Malcolm Blight was eccentric and different.
Yes.
Round 1 v Hawthorn, who were the super team at the time.
Yes.
We're playing out at Waverley, windy day, and Malcolm Blight told us to kick to one side, the dead side. It goes out of bounds, 0-0 draw at half-time. To the
Original.
20-minute mark of the first quarter, we've kept Hawthorn to 1 goal. We're 1 goal. Austin McCrabb, playing in the back pocket, picks up the ball, gets a free kick. Instead of going along the boundary line where it goes out of bounds, he kicks it across goal.
Yes.
Hawthorn kicked 5 and the next goal's in 7 minutes. And at quarter time, Malcolm gets us all in the huddle. Poor old Aussie's the last one in. He says to Aussie, you stand there. You're not part of this team. You stand over there. He was isolated before his time, to be honest. He was isolated 30 metres off the group, and he did not say a word to you. Is that right, Austin?
Well, he yelled at me the whole quarter. He did lots of things to me. He didn't come up very close to me, that's sure. Were you playing that game, Bill?
I was. I'd kick a couple up the other end.
Do you remember what the rule was that day? The team
Yeah.
rule? Do you remember that? I don't
Yeah,
remember that. I must have been having a leak when
Boy, Austin's
team
taking
rule
over your story, Bill.
Well, we got Malcolm Blight. Have a listen to this, what Malcolm Blight had to say about this.
I have raced. I've never run quick as I ever had down the steps to get hold of him. You, get over there. You get over with the umpires because you're not one of us. Get over there, you alien. So I got all the players in. Look at that over there. He has broken every rule and see what happened? So I'm going absolutely nuts. And I should have. It was a golden rule. So Austin stood amongst the umpires while I talked to the other players in the group. Did I feel bad about it at the time? No. Austin understood it eventually. He probably hates my guts now, but I can't do anything about that.
Is that true? Aussie, do you hate his guts? So what do you think of Malcolm Blight?
No, I don't think. I don't really spend much time thinking about Malcolm. I like listening to him when he's on the radio. He's very
Yeah.
interesting, isn't he? When he
He
talks. Yeah. Oh, I know. I knew what you were thinking that day, though, Bill.
What was I thinking?
You were thinking, I'm glad Oz is out there and not me.
Yeah. Well, I would have done it too. Hey, what are you doing now, Oz?
Oh, I'm just I'm on a block of land at the moment. I'm isolated.
Good.
I've got a bloke left his bobcat here, so I've been doing a bit of that sort of stuff, having a bit of a play in the sandpit with a bobcat. That's fun. I just live out up near Yarra Glen at the moment.
Oh, good. Kids?
Good, Bill. Yeah.
Any
Going
kids?
well, Bill. Going
Oh,
good.
3 kids.
Jeez. Oh, well done.
Really buzzing along.
What's Lawn like, Brian?
Well, Lawn's beautiful. Austin, you should come down here and reacquaint yourself with this area because it's beautiful today. Absolutely magnificent. What's the name of this segment, Austin? Do you know the name of this segment?
I don't know what it was called. Did you say something like great names of the 90s?
90s.
That's it.
Yeah.
A bit strange. I was a bit worried when Billy rang me, to tell you the truth. Look, what's Billy ringing me for?
Well, don't worry, Oz. We've handed him this segment. He'll never get it again. Good. Absolutely slaughtered it. Great chatting to you. It is a great story. And
One of the great names.
Very nice to have you on.
Shut up,
Good on
Brian.
you guys.
Good on
Well
you,
done,
Ozzy.
Oz. Well done, mate.
Good work, Ozzy.
Bill.
Now, we're going to
Completely
do...
butchered it, Bill.
Oh, Bill.
I didn't mind it, Bill.
I knew
It was about names. It was about names, Bill.
Well, if I had a running sheet.
Oh, no. Well, I've got one greater fear.
What?
Bill running the quiz.
Yes, please.
133353. Ring now.
Get on.
The best quiz in football, but run by a man who's barely hanging on.
Brian's not doing it today. I'm doing it.
You're not doing it, Bill.
You got a running
Silly.
sheet, Bill?
Oh, any chance. Any chance. That's all I ask.
For Hard
Give me
Yankee,
the-
you're listening to the Triple M Saturday Run.